This message is for Leah. Late ass Leah. That's what we gonna call you, late ass Leah, okay? My last video you were leftover Leah. This video you are late ass Leah. All of a sudden the show, you know what I'm saying, you get a few weeks left of the show, maybe a month, and all of a sudden this bitch grows balls. Kinda like Kendra did with the last Bad Girls Club. Leah, fuck you. You suck. You were swinging on Christian's nuts, and yeah, you know, it's funny to me how Christian was sloppy ass drunk and stood up. She knocked the table over, and you gonna take your shoes off? Like you taking your shoes like you Billy Bad shit. Gonna take your shoes off and stand up. But tell me why, when Brandy was talking all that shit the last show, I knew it was gonna come down to this. I don't know, maybe you waiting on Brandy to hit you. Why did you have tears in your eyes, bitch? You were crying more than the hungry ass kids in Somalia, bitch. You was boo hoo hoo hoo, bitch. You was making it rain. I don't care, Brandy. Go ahead and fight me if you want to fight me, Brandy. I don't care. Go ahead and fight me. You had a tear in your eye. You were saying that with your mouth, but your eye was saying, please, bitch, please don't hit me. But then all of a sudden you get Kristen sloppy drunk as hell. You gonna stand up and you just like, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you being deliberate and trying to be funny and shit. You know the bitch drunk, can't, you know, and all that shit. You just mad because Brandy told you that Leah said you were changing and you were fake as fuck. Leah, you are fake as fuck. And you do have dumpster pussy. And you are fucking a married man. And you are insecure, bitch. And you are all of those things. And you're a follower, wannabe leader. That's what the fuck you are. Because it's sad that Christian, had to leave the house for you to finally feel like you're queen. Bitch, when Erica gave you that chair after you and Christian got to fighting, you should feel like some kind of fucked up. Because really, like, bitch, you're not the queen, you're the princess. The crown got passed down to you. Like Christian said, she gonna pass the crown to you. Because that's basically what happened. Yeah, you beat Christian up. You didn't whoop her ass, because it's different. You beat her up, but now you didn't whoop her ass. And you like, you soft ass bitch. You soft ass bitch. You hit me like one time. I hit you like 5 times, you soft ass bitch. If you think you won the fight and you feel you've won the fight, why are you trying to convince everyone else, Leah? Because you were over and over again. How bad did I get her? Did I get her bad? What? Who the fuck says that when they're confident that they whooped the hell out somebody's ass? You know why? Because she was a drunk ass bitch. She popped you one time in the fucking jaw. She didn't fight you back after that. From then on, it looks like she was just covering herself. She couldn't even keep her balance. And like, you were fighting her and you didn't get a bitch a busted lip, a scratch. You didn't even, what the fuck? Like, you could have done more damage if you sneezed on her. So, you know, I don't know. It's like working out for a year and losing a pound. So you know, if that's the best you can do, I'm glad Brandy didn't hit you. Because Brandy may be frail as hell, but I don't know, them licks, Leah, you know, the first one seemed a little, it was okay, but the rest of them, they wasn't really promising. Yeah, you were hitting it. It just wasn't promising to be fighting a drunk bitch that can't hardly stand up. When you came back to the house, Christian was lying there like she was in a coma. How this bitch stand up and cold cock your old punk ass with your hair looking like a fucking blonde and brunette highway? Like, you look like Leah. I said I didn't like Brandy. I still don't fucking like Ashley. Brandy, I have a better respect for her, because when Brandy shut the fuck up and she was like, she just gonna be looking out for herself, blah blah blah, she really let everybody see how fucked up these other bitches are. And this Ashley bitch, I ain't got shit to say for this bitch. And it looked like she might get into it with Christina or something like that with her punk ass on the next show. But this old Ashley bitch, like, whatever you do, like, whoever fights her, like, I don't even care if they win or lose. Like, I just want them to please, please, please pull that atrocity of a hairdo out of her fucking head. Please. I beg of you. Like, how dare you fucking go on TV with that fucking Twilight Zone on your damn head, Ashley? And then you always hee hee ha ha laughing every fucking where. There must be a mirror everywhere in the fucking house, bitch. You must be seeing yourself all the time. Because you always laughing and shit with your big, stupid, goofy ass. You just get on my nerves. The sad thing about it is, you know what? Ashley is just lame. She's lame. That's what it is. She's lame. And it seems like she's one of those people that really tries not to be lame, but she fails at it. Poor boo-boo. You're lame, bitch. Okay, and Leah, you're a fucking punk. Just because you got all buck on Christian while she was just fucking plastered. Like, this bitch was more plastered than Lindsay on a fucking bad day. And I mean, she was really drunk. And so, you know, she got upset because you guys were at the bar. Christian got upset because they were at the bar. They were bar hopping or whatever you want to call it. And Christina was with her, but Christian kind of walked off with a guy. That's sort of Christian's fault that she ended up alone. And so, you know, Christina realized she was alone, and Christina was like, you know, she went and found the other girls, and they left Christian by herself. So I really think Christian was irrational, because if she really sat back and looked at the picture, if she was sober, she would see she kind of brought this shit on herself. But at the same time, I was so happy when she socked Leah in her fucking, like, I was so happy she hit that bitch in her face. Like, when she socked her, it just seemed like the gates of heaven opened up, like she just socked her, and I was like, it was like, oh, like, I was just so happy she socked that bitch in her face. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. But I was, you know, I was delighted when she slapped. She didn't slap when she cold cocked that bitch in the face. And, you know, the lick Leah gave her after that, you know, it was a pretty good, but, you know, I don't know if Christian kind of moved back, so it kind of didn't, it kind of like, it didn't land like Christian's lick landed. But, you know, I just don't understand, you know, Leah got all these balls and shit now, and Leah really starting to get on my fucking nerves, and she needs to stop acting like she was running the house, because she was not running the house. Leah, Christian was running the house. Leah, Christian was running the house. You were her fucking puppy. I've been saying it all along. Bitch, you say she was using you for a bodyguard? Yes. Somewhat. But it's a difference between using somebody as a fucking bulletproof vest or pepper spray. Bitch, you were a smoke screen, okay? You weren't the pistol, okay? You weren't the assault rifle, okay? So yeah, she was using you for protection, but you were more of a smoke screen, a detour, you know, just something to kind of distract the situation. That's what you bitches were for Christian. Because I don't understand somebody using somebody to protect them and they fucking turn. It's just like me having a huge ass bodyguard and me turn around and socking him in his fucking face. Like, what the fuck I want him protecting me for if I can whoop his ass? What's the point? It ain't no point in it. That's a smoke. You were a smoke screen, bitch. You were not protection. She was using you just so to make her team bigger, if you will. Like, just to get more bitches on her team. That's it. That's it. Because, yeah, she socked you in her face and she was so drunk. Okay, then you guys think it was funny when Christian was at the bar and she was sitting there and the guy was buying the drinks for her, her and Christina, I guess. And then all of a sudden Christian had got soul plastered and the guy tried to get her up and take her home, like, let's go home. Christian was looking like then he said, so I guess I got another girl to go home with. She like she was drunk and she still looking like I don't give a fuck. I can't stand Christian ass because how she was acting, but I kind of get what she was doing. they say Christian fake. Yeah, her lips fake, her boobs fake, and all the different shit fake. But the bitch kinda, she is who she is. And that's what I think it is. Christian just is who she is. And I don't know about that being... Ashley, she's fucking fake. I'm sure she's fake. I'm sure she's fake. Christian got fake titties and shit like that, but, you know, Leah, you're faker than her because you change more than a chameleon, bitch. Every person you hang with, you do change. You change over and over and over and over and over again. You don't know who the fuck you are, bitch. Figure out who you are, bitch. Figure out who you are. That's why you keep changing. You don't know what to do with your fucking self. You going crazy. You look like, you know what, that bitch look like she would be one of those victims to get drawn in by, like, what's the Bundy man, the killer, him. Like, she looks like she would have been following him around. Like, you look like one of the damn Columbine shooters. Bitch, you look like Jeffrey Dahmer's, like, niece or something. You look like you would, like, help him kill the people so he can go eat them. Like, you're really fucking weird, Leah. You really are. You look like one of those suicidal death bomber. She's just weird. And she just looks like she'll get pissed off and internalize what she, and cut off her fucking finger, like her own finger. Like, Leah, you're weird. You're weird. And I think that's why you try so hard to be accepted, because you are weird. And you do look like you'll kill your neighbor's cat and cook it and eat it and shit. You're weird. You're strange. Okay? You look like you're carving 666 into your flesh. Like, you're just that type of weird. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, that was funny. And one thing you can say a lot of shit about Christian, old pouty lip ass, or looking like she's sucking on a fucking lemon. But one thing about it, you can't, you know what, you didn't see that bitch just being a hoe. You did not see her hoeing around. Like, she did everything but be a hoe. Like, she did not hoe around. And did y'all see that old fake ass? But everybody else was whoring. Well, except Erica, because Erica was just screwing the same man. Which some people would like to implicate that he's sort of gay-ish. But anyway, y'all saw Christian try to come back and read the letter to Leah. And she was like, I would have never done that to you. But you didn't see a bitch slide down that bitch. You didn't see a tear slide down that bitch face for nothing. I bet you could have had pepper spray. You could have had onions and every damn thing. That bitch eyes were dried in the desert. She could not make herself cry. Christian, you need to get some acting classes, bitch, because that shit did not work out for you. Up there, I am so sorry, I never did. I never heard anybody make all the crying noises with no cry. Bitch, you are missing an ingredient. She had all the and eyes flapping and shit, but no tears. So yeah, she was fake for that one. Yeah, she was fake about that. Ain't no question about that. And Leah, old hoe home wrecking ass, got mad at Brandy for calling her a home wrecker, never forgave her. Got mad because Brandy said got mad at Brandy Christian because Brandy said Christian said Leah changed. Got mad at Christina for calling her a lesbian. Leah, you are a punk ass sensitive bitch. Go see Dr. Phil. Stop fucking other people's men's and every time. You know what? And another thing I forgot to bring up, when they was at the fucking club and Ashley was kissing on this dude one night, then the next thing you know, you see Leah over there slobbering the man down with her whole desperate ass. Leah, you are so fucking desperate. Like, for real. You are really leftover, Leah, for real. That's what I called you last video, and I'm sticking to it, bitch, because you proving me, you proving my point over and over again. Like, for real. Leftover fucking Leah. Oh, dumpster, trash bag, pussy ass. Like, you are fucking disgusting. And there's nothing you could say about, well, I'm Brandy's. And then don't even fucking stop saying people are jealous of you, Leah. You look like a fucking freakazoid. You're weird. Why would anybody be jealous of you? The character in the movie Precious, the lead, she isn't fucking jealous of you, Leah. You're weird. You're strange. You're an outcast. You look like you used to cut yourself. You're weird. Ugh. And Christian's jealous of her. Christian has a better body. Christian looks better with or without the plastic surgery, because without makeup, Christian looks better than you with makeup, bitch. Seriously.